Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Tarot. Now, just before reading, I was drawn to this purple agate, and what I saw was a bird with a very beautiful, colorful tail here. Now, this bird, the thought that came to me is a nightingale. And what came to me is that the bird can symbolize message coming from your inner world, and the colorful tail symbolizes beautiful messages coming from the inner world. So be open to messages coming from the universe or from your inner world. It can present itself as synchronicities, that is, interconnected events or interconnected situations, even people that you will meet, or even messages or words that you will come across along the day. It can be repeating numbers. It can be also animals that are constantly visiting you by the window, whatever it is, or you encounter them when you take a walk. So, or the dreams also. Be aware of your dreams. So right now, it seems that messages are coming from the universe. Beautiful messages are on their way. So be aware of that. Now let's go to the tarot reading. Now this is a general reading and it is open to all zodiac signs. So just take what resonates with you. It is also timeless. So anytime you find yourself watching this video, there might be a message here for you. Okay, now let's try to see what is the main energy at the beginning of the day. You are a little bit guarded. We have here the Nine of Wands. Maybe you've just had some experience right now that might have harmed you or hurt you, and you are a little bit guarded. It can be that you might have received some unkind news or unkind thoughts from others or words from others. So you are a little bit guarded right now. For some of you, maybe you were hurt in a relationship and you're still recovering from that incident. So you're a little bit guarded right now, a little bit more guarded than usual. But don't be afraid. I mean, you have sufficient boundaries, and the boundaries you have are boundaries who are on fire. For some of you, be careful that you will not explode or get angry. Okay. Oftentimes when we get angry, we respond and do things spontaneously that sometimes we regret having done. So even if you feel angry, you go to a quiet spot or maybe count 1 to 10, take deep breaths, and don't immediately respond. Okay, so this is what we have. Let us see how this will further unfold. You need to do some cleansing. I feel that whatever situation you were in, you might have also taken in some negative energies along with you. That's why there are a lot of fire there. It can be, there might have been some heated discussions, or for some of you, maybe arguments. No, if this resonates with you right now, maybe taking a quick bath will help you ease yourself of those negative energies. Again, we see here a bird at the back. So you are about to receive messages from the universe. Whatever this experience is this can be a trigger for another series of transformation. So the trial has already happened. There is a lesson that is waiting for you to learn. So you learn from that lesson. You spend more time alone. The star card shows a person who spends time alone, just cleansing themselves, healing themselves, okay, listening to the spirit. You see here there are a lot of stars. There are a lot of guiding messages coming from the universe, from the divine and from your spirit animals. So be sensitive to the signs and spend time alone. Nurture yourself, cleanse yourself, do some cleansing rituals, the usual things that you feel at home with. We tailor-made it to ourselves. There are other ways of doing cleansing. For me, the easiest way is taking a quick bath. There are other ways also, using a singing bowl or candles or incense. This can help. Okay. Creating a crystal grid that protects you. Okay. A protecting crystal grid can help also. So you just do what resonates with you. But at this time, I feel after this incident, you need to spend time alone, need to recapture your balance between your inner and your outer world, just as here in the star card, and just be yourself. Being naked means being yourself. Uh, yeah, you can be very comfortable also uh, when you are in the privacy of your sanctuary. So it's good to have a sanctuary also where you can recuperate, you can recover from whatever trials you have, and to listen to the messages. As the agate, purple agate, and this card of the star shows there is a bird singing. Listen to the message. Now, what is the advice of the universe for us? A new chapter is about to open, and you need to have the spirit of the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is somebody who's open to new adventures, somebody who's dressed to the nines, okay, somebody whose heart, mind, soul, and spirit is open to a new adventure. The new adventure can be a new transformation after the trial, or a new adventure can be really traveling. Uh, and I feel the challenge here is to have that spirit of the Page of Wands who is ready to enjoy every moment of the adventure. Again, he's holding a staff which can symbolize fire. If you had been on fire in the defensive way, be on fire in an open way. Open yourself to the universe, open yourself to the new lessons, open yourself to transformation, and open yourself to a new chapter, a new adventure. Consider this new chapter as an opportunity to grow, an opportunity to discover things, an opportunity to free yourself from previous fetters that you might have found yourself in. Now, before that journey, undergo some cleansing and healing. Now, this is what we have for our tarot reading. Let us now go to the self-care tip. For our self-care tip, the message comes from Carlos Santana. And the message is, if you carry joy in your heart, you can heal any moment. Okay, so when we look at it, when we try to relate it to our tarot reading, the nine of wands shows a person who has been hurt or may have even been wounded because he has bandages around him. So you could have been emotionally wounded. But if you carry joy in your heart, then you can heal any moment. I feel that this message means you are the source of your happiness. You carry joy in your heart. Your happiness does not depend on other people. If other people fails us, or if other people fail us, we can still be happy because our happiness do not depend on them. We do not reach out to people to fill up our cup. We reach out to them because we would like to share. We would like them to share in the joy that we experience in life. So even if they are not present, even if they choose to leave us behind, even if they do not reciprocate the love that we share, we can still be happy because we are reaching out to them not because we expect them to fill up what is lacking in us, but in order for them to share in our joy. If they reject the offer to share in our joy, then we just let it be. So it's easy for us. Now, oftentimes what happens is when we get involved in a relationship, sometimes we lose our balance and we forget that we are the source of our happiness. If that happens, it's okay. Just remind yourself, I am the source of my happiness. If now you are affected because somebody did not return the love that you give, and somebody maybe even became unfaithful to you and chose somebody else instead of you, if that person, if you feel that you are in the giving end but you do not receive anything from the other party, then, and you feel that you are hurt by it, it's okay. It's part of life. Sometimes we lose our balance. All you have to do is to have that spirit of the star. The spirit of the star spends time alone and tries to regain her balance. She gets water and uses the water to fill up her exterior world, and also again makes the water fill up her inner world. So the source, the water, can be a symbol of the spirit, the divine. The source of happiness is in us. The water, the source of our happiness, is the divine. When you have a good relationship with the divine, you always know that you are loved. You always know that you are not alone. And with the presence of the divine in your life, you do not need other people to fill up your cup. You reach out to them because you want them to share in your joy. So if things happen and you get hurt, you can immediately heal yourself at any moment. If you carry the joy in your heart, if you know you are the source of happiness, if you are aware that the source of happiness is in you, which is the relationship with the divine or with the spirit, then it's easy for us to heal. It's okay to get hurt. It's okay to lose our balance every once in a while. To be perfectly human is to not be perfect. It means we are constantly growing. We are diamonds on the rough. Each day there is an opportunity for us to develop aspects in ourselves so that they can shine. So we are constantly growing. We are constantly healing also from the experiences we have. So always remember, you are the source of your happiness, or the source of happiness is in you, which is your loving relationship with the divine. And even if you lose your balance because you reach out to other people, you can always regain that balance. You just say, okay, I lost my balance. It's time for me to regain. So it's good to spend some time also to be in solitude, to be guided again by the universe, to be filled up again by the divine, to allow the divine to fill up our hearts again, our spirit, our whole being, so that we can be happy again, so that we will be on fire again, just like the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is somebody who's on fire, somebody who's not afraid to be who they are, and somebody who's open to new chapters in their life. He's open to receive new adventures in life. So this is what we have for our self-care tip. I hope you were able to benefit from it and also from our tarot reading. Thank you for the likes and comments you've given to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. I hope to see you again soon. Until that time, may God continue to bless your ways.